some people that is not so flexible, and so we will do today. So if you have your mom or a friend or an aunt or an uncle or a grandfather or somebody that is actually not so flexible and that can't reach their feet and that is really more like sitting, this is the class today for you guys. And I hope lots of people will join. Please give me a thumbs up, and if you would like to participate, it's very easy peasy. It's more about a bit of breathing work, a bit mobilization of your joints, because movement is important. And the other thing is that we start to get a bit more flexibility into our body, and that all on a chair. So you can do it from home while you work, and you can make a little break. Even you might be super flexible. I guide you through some very little exercises, and I hope you will enjoy it. So are you with me? Would you like to join? I hope that there are some people tuning in and participating. So I go a bit further away. As you can see, I only have a chair. And sometimes we need to have a bit more comfortable, so we can put a little cushion on it. It's actually the one that I use for my piano. Okay, so let's start doing a bit yoga. And if you are very anxious, if you are very fearful, obviously it's important to breathe. But before we do that, I want you to tune in, and I would like you to do with me something that is actually activating the two brain hemispheres, and they connect and balance better with each other. It's called wing wave. So you stimulate yourself in order to calm. So you stimulate both brain hemispheres to connect and to actually new wire, to rewire some things of anxiety a bit better. Okay, so put your hands on top of your shoulders. So you cross them on top of your shoulders, and then you will just sit upright, relax your neck and shoulders, and you can look somewhere that is maybe now not the camera. I try to speak precisely. So you look at something and just get your mind off things, and you feel and allow the feeling of anxiety just being with you. While you do this, you just tap gently on your shoulder, but when one hand is touching, the other is loose. So you just allow this feeling to be there, and tap on your shoulders, left and right, exchanging. Breathe gently. Let the breath flow. Just feel where the anxiety in your body resides. Might be the head. Might be that your throat or your breathing is not as you wished because you're scared. Might be in your tummy. Might be in your back. So just feel it. Allow it to be. You're safe. Stay grounded. Stay with me. Stay with my voice. Just allow this to be. Feel it in the safe atmosphere of your home, or wherever you are at the safe space. Just feel. Feel maybe a tension or the tingling or numbness, whatever that feeling might be, just feel it. And if you see and feel that the feeling goes further away from you, you can gently start stopping or slow down, start to slow down. And then you stop. Now just take your hand onto your belly, onto your the thumb is on top of the belly button, the hand is below the belly button. Just put your hand here and put the other hand on the rib cage. try to inhale just regular as you do at the moment. Just leave your hands here, don't do anything for now. Just breathe without changing anything. Keep your spine nice and upright. Grow taller and just breathe. Don't change anything, don't do anything different, just as you regularly, normally do. Just keep your hands here. I tell you later about it. Just breathe. In through your nose and out through your nose. And while you breathe, now try to recognize where do you breathe the most. Just recognize, don't interfere. Is it in your belly? Do you feel breathing towards your belly? Or is it more your ribs? Or do you need to move hands? Is it maybe the chest? Or the collarbone? Where do you feel your breathing at the moment? Just feel it. Don't change anything. Or is it maybe the belly and the ribs? Or maybe the collarbone and the ribs? Just try to recognize. Now we take one hand on the belly only. The thumb is up and on top of the belly button, and the hand is below the belly button. Now try with the nose to inhale towards your belly. And exhale, let the belly first empty and exhale. Inhale through the nose towards your hand. Exhale. First the belly, through the nose. Try to reach your belly. Slow and steady. Exhale, pull the belly button in and then let loose. Do that again consciously. Pull the belly button in while you exhale, push the air out. And now just release the contraction. Do it one more time. Release. What happens, and this is the next stage we do. Now we put our hands onto our ribs. So now, we inhale into our rib cage and exhale. Inhale. And exhale through the nose. Long exhalation. And one more time. Okay, I do not want to do the shallow breathing of the collarbone because this can be very irritating, and I want to combine now those two and even those three. So put your hand again on your belly, the thumb ahead of your belly button, the all other fingers, 4 fingers below your belly button. The left hand comes onto your rib cage. Okay, so now we inhale through the nose into the belly, into the ribs, and exhale. Pull the belly button in, through the nose, exhaling through the nose. Pull the belly button in, and then squeeze the ribs together. And now let go. Belly, ribs, naturally collarbone. Inhale, belly, ribs, collarbone. Exhale, belly, ribs, collarbone. Inhale, belly, ribs, collarbone. Exhale, belly, ribs, collarbone. One more breath in that direction. Inhale. Exhale, belly, ribs, collarbone. Now let go of thinking about the breathing and just try to concentrate more on your posture. We put our feet hip distance apart. We try to move ourselves out of our pelvis floor. So how we do this? First, you can just really come forward and roll your vertebra by vertebra up. So then you move a bit forward, move a bit backwards, sidewards, other side, a bit round. Just loosen up everything. Circle. And circle the other way around. And then build your spine up from the pelvis floor. Build it up, little by little. Roll it up. Pull your shoulders towards your ears. Push your shoulders back and let them slide down your back. Keep this upright position. And as we did yesterday as well, we will release some tension in our neck and shoulders first. So we mobilize a little bit the spine, and obviously the spinal cord, in order to just get it nutrients down, the nerve endings into your body, and just relax and lay looser. Okay, so get the tension go, get rid of the tension. Okay, inhale with me, keep the chin forward, and with an exhalation, you let the chin drop towards your chest. Nice and loose, no push. Inhale up, and exhale down. 2 more breaths. Inhale up, and exhale down to your chest. And 1 more breath. Inhale up. And exhale down. So we do it a bit different than yesterday. Roll your head up. And just imagine you have a pencil or pencil on your nose. And you want to draw a circle on a paper in front of you. Just a very small one. Loosen those little petite and tiny muscles. Turn into one direction slowly. And then get a little bit bigger. And turn into the other direction. First bigger. And here we get slowly smaller. Smaller and smaller and smaller, and we draw a little dot. So now imagine you have as well a pencil on top of your head and you want to draw a picture on the ceiling. You want to make a circle. This is a bit like Indian dancing. So you really want to move this head, but don't do it too much, just very gently, very gently, very gently in one direction. Gentle. And the other way around. Okay, this is difficult. This is so difficult. I always felt it challenging. Start moving your shoulders. This you can do. If you're sitting, nothing can happen, and it's still yoga, and you're still a yogi, and you're still beautiful and wonderful for what you can do. So circle your shoulders with me. Just imagine all this tension and worries. If you move, it warms up, and it just leaves through your lymphatic system out of your body. Just get rid of it. So move this shoulders and circle. Okay, alternate left and right and breathe. Just let the breath flow as it's like so natural and so beautiful. Smell the spring air. Happy spring day. Okay, move. And backwards. Alternating backwards, inhaling and exhaling through your nose. And both shoulders at the same time. And because this is the area that is tricky, right? All the stress and tension, it's like really so tight and so uncomfortable. And you know why? Emotional support is sitting there. So if you're missing emotional support, and if you feel like you have none, the upper back is really something that most probably bothers you a lot. So in order to release this tension, let's just open your arms, and we keep a thumbs up. You can't see that now, but my thumbs are up. And now you circle the thumbs downwards, and you sit straight up. And then the other way around. And around. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling, open your heart, open your chest. Exhaling. Inhaling, open up and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. One more inhalation. And one more exhalation in this movement, and release, and just let it go. Maybe you come round once, round, and roll up gently on your chair. Let's start moving backwards. We need to get those shoulders loose. Let's get those shoulders loose. And forward. Breathe. So now we stop on top. And one hand goes forward and the other goes backwards. And the other way around. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And come up. And let loose. As we did yesterday as well, we will inhale now with one arm up. I take my right arm first towards the back. Just look back as much as possible and inhale into the opening of your chest. Open your shoulder. Squeeze your shoulder, open your chest, that way around. And with every inhalation you grow taller, and with every exhalation you go more into the twist. Inhale and exhale. The other arm, left arm, inhale and exhale. Inhale, growing tall. Exhale, really relaxing into this twist. Inhale, exhale. 2 more breaths. pause. In and out. Inhale up. Exhale, round. Roll vertebra by vertebra upwards. And again, forward. Round. Rolling up vertebra by vertebra. Downwards. Rolling up. And one more time. Hold on to your kneecaps and just pull yourself backwards. Pull the shoulder blades apart and really open the ribs from the back. Inhale deeply into your ribs, into the intercostal muscles that's between the ribs. Just push them apart, make it nice and loose. And with an inhalation you come up. Hands are touching. Interlace your fingers and turn them outwards. Let your shoulders be loose. And exhale. Hold here for 4 breaths. For all the senior citizens out there, please join us. A very simple stretch on your chair, on your couch, wherever you are, join us. For everybody that is inflexible and hurt and maybe can't do a proper yoga class. And then undo the fingers. Let one arm slide down, the right arm, and then stretch to the side. Give it a good stretch. Pull upwards, not to the side. Upwards, pull yourself long. And breathe. And inhale up. Exhale down. The other side, left, right arm up. Inhale long. And with an exhalation, you turn to the side. Open your intercostal muscles. Just open the ribs. Inhale into your rib cage. And just stay here. And inhale up. And exhale down. So now we grab on the back, interlace our fingers. Let it loose behind you. Pull it down so that your shoulders and your neck is very long. Inhale. And exhale. Come forward. Breathe in this posture. If you can't come forward, this is perfectly fine. Then you might be here. Just let your shoulders be away from your ears. Inhale up. Slowly. Exhale and circle your shoulders. So we still want to move our shoulders a little. Keep your hands on top of your shoulders and we circle forward. Very small circles. Breathe in your nice and relaxed rhythm and the circles get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And the same backwards. Big circles. Getting smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller And they can also get tired. So people that is not used to exercise, that will just give you some little muscle memory tomorrow. Okay, open. And now you let your shoulders be down and you pull them back. And your arms as well. Open your chest. Allow your chest to be open, because everything we do in front of our body, not behind our back, obviously. So we need to open our chest. We need to open our heart. We want to hide this usually, right? Especially when we're anxious. No, you mustn't hide your heart. You're perfect as you are. You're beautiful as you are. So open your chest. And if you're not happy with how you feel, just open yourself and allow yourself, trust yourself, you can do that. And then slowly let go and loose. So let's round our body again, downwards. And roll up, inhaling. And exhaling. This is a yoga class for somebody that is not able to reach the feet. This is a yoga class for somebody that can't stand up. Inhale. This is a yoga class for somebody that is sitting all day and getting tired in the shoulders. This is a yoga class who likes something for somebody that likes it gentle, without any pushing, and learning the breathing and the moving together first. Okay, so if this might have been already enough for you, this is fine. But if you would like to do a little bit more, we will stand up now. We stand behind our chair. And maybe you have a backrest on your chair, then you can grab onto your backrest. I can't do that now because then you can't see me. So I use the table. Yeah? So stand, hold the backrest, and step away from the backrest and push your buttocks further away and let your back come very nice and long. Keep your head in line, your shoulders loose, and just stay here. Exhaling, and then inhale, come up. Make sure that everything is stable, that you lean onto, and exhale. You can also bend your knees. You don't need to keep them straight if that is too much. Inhale, gentle. Maybe you had an injury, maybe you're already older, maybe this is just enough for you. You don't need to have a goal to touch your feet. Have a goal to just move. Inhale and exhale. Gently, be gentle with yourself. Be kind to yourself. Inhale, open your chest. Exhale, come down into a variation of Adho Mukha Svanasana, the downward facing dog. Inhale. Variation of Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale. And then we stay in this posture. And we will just explore a bit. Move your hips, move your back. No pressure, just gentle. And if it's here, this is fine. Don't you worry. If it's here, this is fine. It's everywhere you can go. It's fine. Start moving your knees a little. Bend them a little bit more and stretch them to the point that is comfortable. No pain. Pain is not allowed. A little tiny discomfort might be okay, but no pain. And then we stay here and breathe. 4, nice breath. 3 more. Long and steady breath. One more. Okay, come up with an inhalation and gentle and careful. Step 1 foot forward. Maybe you need to adjust a little and let both legs be long. Okay, so now you have here a little bit the possibility to stretch your leg a bit further. So make it, as I said, not that it's painful, but it can be felt. So a tiny little bit discomfort is absolutely fine, but pain is absolutely not. We are practicing ahimsa, which is mean there is no harm to anybody or ourselves. Okay, come and breathe with me in this beautiful position to lengthen your legs, to strengthen your legs. Pull your kneecaps up as much as it's possible. If it's a bit bent and you can't, it's fine. Other than this, you keep your legs long. And now we can inhale here, shoulders away from the ears, and we exhale a bit forward. Inhale up. Be careful, your calves need to get used to this. Our fascia doesn't want to be stretched beyond. It is a bit more inflexible than our muscles. So be gentle and breathe with me. Inhale. Maybe you need to loosen a bit between. Exhale. Inhale up. Inhale, we make space and get air. Exhale, we get smaller and compress or get together. Inhale up, long. Exhaling, we are getting smaller. And inhale up. And loosen your legs a little. As we just did alternate our feet, and so we were in a different direction, let's bring them together in Tandasana, the mountain pose. Just stand steady and stable. Grow tall. And just imagine that this being not symmetric needs to be brought back into a symmetric feeling. So now you feel one side a bit longer and a bit skew. So bring it together in mountain pose. Let your brain understand that you're actually completely balanced. 2 more breaths here. And then we do the same with the other foot. So left foot forward, right foot back. First get used to it. Both toes and heels are showing straight forward. Okay, so get first used to it. Stay in this posture for a little bit. Just breathe. Maybe move your foot a bit. Maybe bend your knees in between a little. And then stay here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale up in your own rhythm of breathing and exhale down. Inhale up and exhale down. 2 more breaths. Inhale up. Let your legs become long. Stay gentle with yourself. Don't force anything. Inhale up and exhale down. And then slowly come up. Place both feet next to each other in mountain pose. And even in this posture, you can do so much more than just standing. So, pull your kneecaps up, pull your belly button in, keep your shoulders nice down and open, your chest. Stand in this position, so that means you have actually control over your muscle. You're not just standing. You're doing something. You're keeping your shoulders back. You're keeping your belly button in. You're keeping your kneecaps up. So there is actually really not tension, but there is structure. There is holding. There is getting stronger. Resilience. Strength. And then with an exhalation, you just let go. Okay, now that we stood a little bit like this, I want you to go with me again one more time into the version for this session, the Adho Mukha Svanasana. So, Adho Mukha Svanasana, for us in a gentle form, just get loose. Push your hips forward maybe a bit, roll forward and back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Roll your hips forward. 2 more. Roll your hips forward. And 1 more time. Roll your hips forward. Very well done. So now take your chair and sit back on your chair. Let's here again as well get round. So put your elbows onto your knees. And let's push those shoulders apart in a version of cat-cow, but we're doing it in a sitting position. Okay, inhale here and exhale, round. Inhale, long back, long spine. Exhale, round, push your belly button backwards. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. 1 more time. Inhale and exhale. Okay, great. How do you feel? A little bit better? Maybe you have been sitting a lot these days, and I hope this helped you to just loosen up your back a little. I still want to do a little relaxation with you, and as we did yesterday, the humming bee breath, because I first want you to all, yes, exactly, to all know how that actually works. It is a great tool to calm your parasympathetic nervous system, and I think it's a great thing for you to try and to do and to practice, and then we take it from there. So, just sit nice and upright. Take some breath here into the actually grounding. Then inhale through your nose, and we exhale with a humming M breath or N breath to expand our exhalation and to enhance our parasympathetic nervous system, to give ourselves a hug and to say all is okay. Yeah, so let's do that together. Inhale through the nose. Exhale with humming. Mm. and just breathe normal again. So as we did this bilateral brain hemisphere tapping in the beginning, I want to do this now as well, but with a positive affirmation. So this will be something you can do if you don't feel anxious, if you actually feel great and you want to fill your body with more gratitude and with something comforting, because we just need to get rid of something like the anxiety. We also need to fill it with something. Hang in there, Luca, wait, please. Just a second. Luca, just wait. I take care of it now, please. Just a moment, give me a moment. And then inhale and exhale. Okay, so we will do this, the brain hemisphere, the bilateral brain hemisphere. Please, Luca, wait. And this means to fill something that we have let go, the negativity, the anxiety we let go, but we fill it with something positive. Yeah, we fill it with something that is actually helping us. It's like a battery, and we try to charge this battery, the positive battery, more and more, and this is why we now tap. So I always think the feeling of gratitude, or for security, or for love, those is things that we can fill ourselves with, and it's so important. So I give you now 3 words. It's either you find maybe your head around gratitude very well today. Maybe for you a perfect word today is safety and feeling safe. And maybe it's the word love and the feeling of love. So you choose your word that you need for emotional recharging, and that you can believe it's the strongest in you today. So which of these 3 is the strongest in you? And just imagine it goes right into your heart, and it will radiate outwards everywhere inside your body. It will touch every cell and gives it a little hint of this beautiful feeling. And maybe it infects your whole being, and it just grows more and more and more. So in order to do this, we tap this time on the top of our upper arms, and we tap very gently. But first we tune in and we feel this feeling that we can actually allow the strongest, and that we can feel the strongest. And then we concentrate on either gratitude, or on safety, or on love. Maybe you give this feeling a color, or a form, or a texture that you like the most, or a smell, or you give it a light, and then you start tapping gently and slowly. And you breathe just relaxed in through your nose and out through your nose. Let this feeling first arrive into your heart, and then let it grow from there onwards. Feel gratitude, or feel safety, or feel love. Let it grow. Let it grow. Just imagine you planted a little seed into your heart, and now it makes its way out of its shell, growing bigger and bigger and stronger, touching every cell in your body. It feels warm and comforting. It makes you stable, happy. It makes you grounded and peaceful. And stay with this beautiful feeling for 8 more breaths. And then gently stop tapping. Take a nice and deep breath in. And exhale. Roll your hands, inhale. And exhale. Roll your wrists. Stretch your fingers. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Roll your hands and wrists. Stretch your fingers. And let go. Okay, so that was it from me today. Even more gently or gentle than yesterday. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And next week I will do something for those that can move great, that is great, that is already practicing yoga. We will do a wake me up type of little thing, and I will post it here as well. I will go live, but due to the time differences I need to also organize my schedule a bit, so you can see the video afterwards. And please leave me your comments if you have seen this video. Pass it on to those seniors that you know, or to those that is handicapped, that is not able to do a normal yoga class, that is not able to touch the toes. There is plenty out there for everyone. But I think for these people that can't move so much, they don't have so much opportunity. So if it goes out there and it made one person happy today, it made me happy. Okay, guys, stay safe. Please stay calm, and I send love out to you, a very safe, from a distance hug, and stay inside, stay at home, do not risk. The doctors out there are great, so don't, just respect their families and their lives too. Okay, all the best for you, see you next week, bye bye.